The organization's Secretary for Education raised concern with issues such as registration fees, student accommodation at various higher learning institutions, and the English access course at the University of Namibia.
Student leaders from all institutions worryingly note that fees payable at registration continue to be a concern for many prospective registrants. While several institutions have various registration regimes, for example, the Namibia University of Science and Technology will not allow students who owe over 10,000 Namibian dollars in unpaid fees to register. The International University of Management does not waive registration fees when presented with NANSO acknowledgement letters. We make this particular clarion call for institutions of higher learning to reduce their registration fees and ease their registration requirements. The University of Namibia has for long held that students who do not receive a C symbol or better in English as a second language or higher cannot register for most of these courses offered there. While we respect the university's quality and academic standards, we are of the opinion that the requirement, especially for courses that do not major in English as a subject, unnecessarily bars prospective students from accessing tertiary education. The Namibia University of Science and Technology has indicated that their hostels will remain unopened due to ongoing maintenance work. And the University of Namibia has opted to open its accommodation facilities only to 30% capacity. Meanwhile, the Windhoek Vocational Training Center's hostel is only open for level 2 trainees, while the International University of Management only has a girls' hostel. In the face of what seems like a student accommodation crisis, our position remains that boarding facilities at institutions of higher learning must operate at full capacity, and institutions must, if need be, carry the cost of ensuring that hostels carry as many students and trainees as possible.
The organization further called for the resumption of face-to-face full-time learning, noting that students with no access to the internet often miss out on lessons.
While all institutions of higher learning currently have a blended learning system that gives lecturers discretionary power on whether to teach online or through contact lessons, we are of the opinion that it is time to return to face-to-face learning full-time. We are wary of the exclusionary nature of online learning. That is, students with little to no access to the internet, often who miss classes, and are confident that a migration, and we are confident that a migration to full-time face-to-face learning will mitigate this exclusion, while ensuring that the highest levels of quality teaching are delivered in lecture halls and classrooms.